Hey everybody, it's Jamie from No Getting Off This Train, and in today's video I am making a taco pasta using ingredients from Dollar Tree. Today, I am changing things up a bit. Now, you can skip ahead to go ahead and watch the meal if you want to, but I wanted to go ahead and explain why I'm only doing one Dollar Tree meal in this video. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I typically do 3 in one video, and it's just basically me making each meal, and that's it. But I really wanted to highlight each meal and show like, okay, here's the nutrition information. Now, if you had extra food, what else could you add to it? What can you do to make it healthier? And can you buy it cheaper anywhere else? It's really hard to do that with all 3 meals just because it takes up a whole lot of time. But on the plus side, it does mean that you might get more of these Dollar Tree meal videos more often as opposed to having to wait until I make 3 meals. But this taco pasta seriously was so good. It's actually a vegan meal, and I'm going to show you a vegetarian option there at the end. But it is like 5 ingredients, that's it. Let me show you the ingredients that I bought, and then we're going to get into actually making the meal.
Taco pasta. This one is really easy to buy for because this recipe only uses like really few and simple ingredients. I grabbed a box of penne. It's a really good deal, 20 ounces of pasta for $1. I also grabbed some black beans. Another good deal, looking down here at the Hanover brand. This was like 20 something ounces, I think, bigger than a standard can. And as you can see up there, the other brand had like 16 ounces, so I grabbed the bigger can. Then they also had corn, so I grabbed just 1 can of that. They also had taco seasoning, which to be honest with you, I have never seen taco seasoning at my store before. This was brand new to me. So they had the old El Paso brand, which is actually really good. Then salsa. They only have these little jars of salsa, and I needed 2 of them just to make sure we had enough for the pasta. So yeah, it's super easy. 5 ingredients, $6 for all of this. Let's get to cooking. I have the pot boiling with water, as you can see. I've got all the ingredients right here. Now I decided not to use the entire box of pasta just because it serves 10, so I didn't really need all of that. I've got about half of it in here. It's almost 4 cups of pasta. All I have to do is let that pasta cook, and then I just need to open up all the cans and jars, add it to the drained pasta, and then let that cook or heat up for a few minutes, and then it is done. So let's go ahead and get this in here and let's get started. Now I actually get people asking me why I drain my cans of stuff before adding it into my dish. And really, for me, it's because of the sodium content. Now, black beans, I do drain because it gets rid of like all the black liquid so it doesn't turn my pasta a weird color. But if you look at the can of black beans, it has 350 grams of sodium. So that's like 15% of your daily diet, which, it is not a big deal in the long run. And then the corn over here has 260 milligrams of sodium, 11%. So like I said, in the long run, not a huge deal, but I like to control the amount of sodium that I eat. And if it needs more salt, I'll add more salt too. And this is basically it, everyone. You just cook the pasta, you add the other ingredients in there, and then you just let it heat up for like 5 more minutes and you have dinner. It's fully done heating and it smells delicious. Now, let me plate it for you and show you a couple of different ways that you could serve this. The nutrition info here is just for this pasta. So this is what it looks like just by itself. Really good serving, right? It serves 6. So that is like almost 2 cups of pasta. Now, what if you were to add a vegetable? I actually roasted up some zucchini to put on the side, and that really filled up my plate and gave some extra nutrition. And you can also add sour cream, and shredded cheese if you have it. This will up the calories, it will add or up the fat, but it makes it taste a whole lot better, in my opinion.
This pasta is something I would totally make again. You could swap out the beans for like ground meat if you wanted to add some extra protein to it and to kind of lower the carb count, but either way, it's highly customizable. Now, the question is, can you buy the ingredients for this cheaper at another store? Well, I went to Wal Mart's website and priced everything out. Check this out.
Here I am at Walmart's grocery pickup website, and I added the same 5 ingredients to my cart over here. Now, just ignore the fact that this says cream style corn, because at the time of recording, Walmart is out of their regular corn, but it's the exact same price. So I know every time I do videos like these, you all tell me that you can buy food like canned goods and stuff much cheaper elsewhere. And yes, I agree with you. And that's why I'm showing you right now that Dollar Tree is a really good option for people who only have a dollar store in their area. But for those who have other stores, this is how you can find it cheaper. So as you can see, a can of corn is 44 cents, and it is $1 at Dollar Tree. The black beans at my store are 54 cents. So already we're saving like half the money by buying those 2 items. And taco seasoning is 44 cents as opposed to $1. Now this salsa is $1.33, but it is 24 ounces. The smaller jars that I bought at Dollar Tree were only 8 ounces each. So I spent $2 on 16 ounces, whereas I'm paying $1.33 to get 24 ounces. Which is a really good deal. So you're going to have a little bit of salsa left over by just using 2 cups out of these 24 ounces. And then they did not have penne at the time of recording this, but they did have ziti, which is basically the same thing. So the pasta I bought at Dollar Tree was 20 ounces, I believe, and that was $1. And I got 16 ounces for 82 cents. So the one at Dollar Tree might be a better deal. Now I also did not use all of the pasta. I only used, I think, like 6 out of the 10 servings. So if I were to buy this, I believe this serves 8. So I would only use 6 out of the 8 servings. So you would have a little bit of pasta left over as well from this. Now, I spent $6 on all of those ingredients at Dollar Tree. At Walmart, that is $3.57. That is almost 50% off the price. So yes, you can get the same stuff cheaper elsewhere, like especially at Walmart. And this would even give you enough money to actually buy some sour cream and cheese if you so choose. But yeah, $3.57 for a simple meal like taco pasta, and that's like, what, 50 cents per serving? I'll take it.
Leave me a comment and let me know, how did you like this style of video? Did you appreciate the extra information? I liked how I was able to actually add in some zucchini to this meal. Because I'm marathon training, I really need to add in more whole foods, more good quality foods, extra vegetables, and just more food in general to help fuel my runs. So I like doing these meals in this format. I'll be doing more of these in the future, and I've been writing down your ideas as well. If you have any ideas for things you've seen at Dollar Tree and you want me to try, let me know. If there's a certain meal you want me to try to make, let me know as well, and I'll see what I can do. But in the meantime, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so right now and like this video and ring that bell down there. And that way you'll be notified when more videos like this come out, as well as my other grocery hauls, recipes, and meal planning tips. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you later.